Hello everybody and welcome back to France as we try to continue to be better than Napoleon. Really, we're setting ourselves up for a war against Austria here, and Austria has a decent alliance network. Lithuania, Ferrara, Salzburg, Ulm, and of course Austria themselves. We have, of course, Hungary. Our allies would not join this, partly because they're all entrapped in a war. Well, Brandenburg can't join because they're the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. They can't join us in a war against a member of the Roman Empire, even though they won't actually defend Austria because they really don't like Austria. But what's going on is there's a war right now where Sweden, it doesn't make any sense to me, but Sweden's in a war against Lithuania, Austria, the Papal State, Poland, and Pomerania. And they have no allies in this. It's literally just Sweden. I mean, they would get absolutely trounced, but I think there's a situation going on here where the troops can't get to Sweden, which is weird. Sweden has vastly more naval superiority than all those nations, probably even combined. And Russia, there's this sort of Russian wall here that's probably preventing the troops from going around this way. They can't cross this way because of the naval blockade here. We have all these troops just sort of sitting there, which is weird. Eventually the war should end regardless because the war score is building up. But I'm wondering maybe they won't be able to take this because they don't occupy any forts in the area. I don't know. Like it's weird. Like Sweden should be getting absolutely annihilated right now. And they really, nothing's happening. They're just it's just kind of stalled out. So, which is kind of unfortunate because it'd be nice if Sweden actually got super beat up here, as they are trying to sort of gobble up Denmark. As are we, to a lesser extent. Speaking of which, what's our aggressive expansion look like in Europe? It's zilch, literally zilch. Like we need to conquer something in Europe, and it's going to be from Austria. If we go in via like their allies, though, let's look at this for a second. Netherlands, Austria, Salzburg. That's definitely a lot weaker, and we'd be able to call in Brandenburg. In fact, if Poland got out of the war, we could call in all of our allies, be fighting the Netherlands. Oh, the only problem is we don't have that's right, we don't have a casus belli against Ferrara. Which is actually kind of annoying because you got to think like, hey, if Hungary had claims on these two bits right here, then we could fight, you know, using Hungary's claims. But Hungary's really not doing a very good job of getting claims. Like, why is Hungary not building claims on Austria? We're telling Hungary to, but instead they're just doing random stuff over here on the Ottomans. Kind of annoying. So we're kind of just like, the truth is we're powerful enough, we should be able to just attack anybody directly head on. We look at the other strong armies in the world. I mean, Balmanis, these are in India, the Timurids. Hungary has a force limit of 87,000 because they have offensive and quantity. Lithuania, though, at 77,000, it's not too shabby, although they are at war and they're only raising 39,000, so. So basically, if we go down this list, we see Austria at 55,000. I mean, we're not seeing a lot of particularly threatening people here. Ferrara at 50,000. So, you know, I mean, it's going to be a solid 150,000, but we have like 150,000, I think, right? Can we actually build more troops? Yeah, we can build 15,000 troops. We can build 15,000 more troops. What's our combat width? 32. So we could make these stacks larger. Although they're already large enough that we're going to be eating some attrition for sure. Economy, oh wow, the economy is just like super rocking. Why are we doing these bits over here? Oh, because we want, actually, I don't know. I'm not sure why we're doing these bits over here. I can't remember what the thought process was there. Castile's doing some stuff over here, which is annoying. Australia should be growing on its own. Let's unpause the game to get a colonist sent over there. Where's our... so our colonists are... 2 of our colonists are in motion right now. We have tons and tons and tons of money. We have tons of manpower. We have tons of money. What we could be doing is we could be building regiment camps. Regiment camps would increase our force limit. Be building these manpower areas. Probably should build them in these areas because we're getting it like it's a... Yeah, let's just build some of those, get some more we have tons of manpower. Let's get even more. Don't we have like max army professionalism too? Yeah, like our army is like insane. Actually insane. You know what? Let's not even worry about it. That being said, it still would be nice to call in the Papal State and Poland into this war. We call in, if we attack Netherlands, what are we getting ourselves into here? Ferrara is definitely the weakest link. Because they're not even part of the HRE. But we can't get the claim to attack Ferrara, so it's kind of pointless. Let's make sure we're going on speed. Let's just let it run for a second. What are these doing up here? Something just happened. That's right, we got a revolt going on here. Oh, perfect. Perfect. Right nearby. Let's get them a little bit of morale there. If I remember right, the particularists don't have particularly strong... don't have very strong rebels. So we can get Diplo or Admin. What do we want to do here? We're earning more Diplo than Admin. We don't... We're definitely ahead of time on the tax. Let's go in with the Admin, but we need to start conquering, guys. We need to start conquering. Now, one of the things that's kind of preventing us is we don't have an advanced casus belli. So once you get like around 1680, you get a CB called Imperialism, and it lets you basically just go to town on many people. We'll let them take that piece of land. That's fine. In fact, what did they even do for taking it? I think they're supposed to raise autonomy, but I'm not sure. Weren't we trying to integrate here? Or get these people happy? I'm not sure where that diplomat is coming from. Dealing with spy network with them. We don't need to do this with Novgorod. We kind of just need spy networks, honestly. We have some claims on Castile, looks like. It'd be nice to beat them up just for fun. What would that look like if we attacked Castile? Can that send another diplomat? I don't understand. Granada doing really well. That's kind of funny. Yeah, it's interesting. We could beat up anyone in the world right now, pretty easily. Pretty easily. If we went in through like Trier, we would be against Brandenburg with the Papals. This is a pretty weak alliance here. Like beating up Trier would be kind of nice. These transports can come and actually grab. It's here. What's the rebellions looking like at this point? We got the Norwegians. Are gonna pop up at some point. However, we could harsh. Why is it so expensive to harsh treatment? What's that all about? The large rebellion size, I guess. Huh. Lubeck. I think we talked about Lubeck would be really interesting. We have the claim here. If we attacked Lubeck, it would literally just be us versus Brandenburg. Brandenburg, of course, is our ally. And we're not going to get them into the war. You know, Brandenburg, the time with the time has maybe come to go after Berlin here. The time has come. The time has come. Maybe we go... Whoops, we need to attack it here. Maybe we actually go into Lübeck and Berlin. Well, it's weird because we're getting some benefits. Actually, now that I say that out loud, we're getting some really good benefits to being allied with the Emperor, especially if we want to attack into Austria. Yeah, we should do Austria first. What am I saying? What am I saying? We're kind of just waiting for this to end. Like this Swedish war against Lithuania and Sweden, we just kind of need that to end. We would prefer it to end. Or it would be nice. Holy cow. That's incredible. We just got some sort of, this must be some sort of historical event, I think, for France. Get a ton of monarch points. We could get a 50% cost. This person's already 50% cost, but we could get a 50% cost. This person here, level 3. Diplomatic skill. But we're good. I think this improved relations is going to be more important. No, we're sitting around enough. Let's get this going. What's a religious situation looking like? Okay, Protestant. This area. Where are all of our troops? It says we have 25,000, 24,000 there, 25,000 down here. What are these guys doing, actually? Besides nothing. That's kind of annoying that Castile got that. When did we let them do that? Oh, you know what? We also wanted to kind of work on closing this off, too. That'd be kind of nice to have all of that as ours. Yeah, you know, beating up Castile and Portugal one more time would be kind of cool. But there's no point to it, really. Okay, we have 24,000 troops here. Let's do something. Yeah, we got the troops up here. If we attacked into here, who would we be fighting with? These guys. These guys. And here. Okay. So let's actually go in this way. Oh, there's more little bits. What's the alliance network look like if we do that? That's, we could reach all those bits though, pretty easily. Actually, what if we attack this way? Which we can't because we don't have a claim. That's the way to do it, actually. Tricky. Let's get set up for that, actually. That'll be good. This war over yet? Sweden likes us. I'm not sure what's going on here. Baden has moved into a weird spot, usually controlled by Ravensburg. They have both, it looks like. We actually check what it would be to attack directly into here. Papal State would join. We kind of need to attack the Papal State at some point, but we're kind of enjoying some of the benefits at this point. We've completed a conversion. We can get a new idea. We're still way ahead on military, so there's no reason not to hit that button and get that little bit of cavalry combat ability, which is nice. Granada wants military access because... Oh, Granada, who are you allied with? Nice. Ah. You might lose that. You might lose that. Not having the Ottomans on your side. Nice is looking strong, but that's not a good look right there. Especially if Portugal's involved in this. Yeah, Portugal's involved. And Bohemia, for what it's worth. Let's attack these guys. Let's do it. Do they have any actual forts? The answer is no. Let's send these troops around here. Start working on sort of this area here. We'll have our I just realized now our allies are going to be, it's going to say they're called into multiple wars. Is that going to be a win? No, they snuck by somehow. I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but I learned a little trick. Usually, you know, I always go over here and like close this one, remove this unit, and then go again. But if we hit V, it'll actually automatically reduce the stack by the lowest grouping here. So we're hitting V. And all those guys are now doing their thing. Okay, we didn't quite see that coming. Actually, you can stop, right? Okay, cool. Nice. Tax Florida. Why not? I've been told that you really do kind of want to do the taxing there. We're culture converting that. We can't culture convert these because there's still separatism here for a few years. Well, that's right, we joined the war, so these are no longer drilling. Nope. Gotta keep drilling that. We are ready to attack into here. Beat these guys up, and then we'll go back to drilling. New leader trait. Land fire damage. Wow, that's going to be awesome. 10% more land fire damage in addition to 20% more land fire damage with that. In addition to the fact that 100% army drill gives us an additional 10%, and the fact that these are drilled up give us up to an additional 10%. What is that, like 50 or 60% extra damage? Plus the fact that we have high discipline because we're French. Well, I guess our discipline could be higher, but you know what I mean. Yeah, because we're on the reinforcement speed. Can we get someone better in here? Reinforcement speed is actually kind of cool. But let's fire some of these guys here. We could even promote this person and start getting more. Yeah, we have so much money. We have so much money. It's actually kind of insane. Okay. Oh, we're missing somebody. Who else are we fighting? That's right down here. Okay, yeah. Sit on this, Mexico. Yes, don't worry about anything else. Just siege, siege, siege. These are going to come over here, and that should instantly give us a high percentage on this because we got all those cannons. 57%, 49%. We do want to get out of this war pretty quickly but this Swedish war is still going on. How long? When did this start? Will it tell us? War goal. Already have minus 25 from the war goal. This should be over. There should be a call for peace. Looks like the Papal State has landed. I repeat, the Papal State has landed. Okay, it looks like they're finally getting onto mainland Sweden. Finally getting some of these bits here. We got Austrian troops here, we got Papal State troops here. They finally snuck across somehow. Now that they have this, actually, these Polish troops should be able to walk over. I don't know why they're not. The Lithuanian troops are walking over. 35% there. Okay, good. I think we go 100%. We go 100% here. We kind of need to... don't need to fight here, but we want to fight here. Okay, let's move everybody up here. Get everybody dogpiling in. So let's remove this leader. Stick them on this. Dogpile in, guys. Dogpile in. Not gonna be a stack wipe, but it's gonna be a win. And they have nowhere to run, so we're just gonna stack wipe them here. There we go. Those troops are gone. Good. So we can full annex them, no problem. So now the only troops left are the Sioux. And they're full sieged. Okay. Why not? Let's check the colonial... What is this all about? Let's gonna make the equalize with the merchants a bit. I don't know, do we need to hit any of these buttons right now? Actually, we need to hit the buttons. No, not ready to do this. 3 more years. Let's make the traders happy here. They'll be happy in 1 month, right? They're basically at 40. They're 40%, but they're just like a fraction of a percentage below. So let's keep converting stuff as we can. A lot of Diplo power, actually. What we're going to do here is grab one of these bits, but let's just double check the colonial regions here. It's all Mexico, all Mexico. This one's actually 13 development. Yeah, let's give this to them. Yeah. And it's not their capital, so they should be willing to do this. Yeah. Okay. Get them out of here. Oh, I know what this diplomat's doing now. Okay, we need to also start the integration with Austria. I think we need to check and see what that's going to require of us. It's kind of annoying, but we'll go down there and take care of that. I'm almost kind of wondering, do we start the integration of Novgorod too? Here, though, we basically just want everything. We go here. Okay, actually, again, let's go to the colonial regions here. This is all Florida, and this is all Canada. Does this say fluoride? Is that actually the name? Okay, and after this, I think we're gonna take a break here. Episode. There we go. Let's see if we can grab all of the things here. Will they let us full annex them? No. If we do it through the main... French Canada. French Canada? Why? Why would you give the... Why would you not allow, like, give it to me? And then I could give it to who actually, like, needs it, deserves it. It's going to be the same no matter what we do, so we might as well just take from here. Give them 2 each. Give them 2 each. Aggressive expansion with a bunch of people that don't care. Or don't matter, I mean. Just kind of finishing up this war here. We don't need their money. There we go. These guys can head down here, take care of those rebels. And then eventually they'll head back up here and just kind of hang out for a bit, help with the rebellions that are going to be popping up down there. Now there's, I believe this is 24 transports. Yeah, let's actually build one more transport. Okay, we got a potential for a lot of ships actually. We'll look at, we need to build more ships. Okay, thank you so much everybody for watching another episode. I think, has this war ended yet? No, but wait a second. Wait a second. Are you kidding me? The Swedes have landed in Lithuania and they've besieged the war goal. But at least like they're getting sieged back home? Question mark? I mean, these are forts, right? %7 there. The Papal State's going to Stockholm, so hopefully this war is finally going to end there. Once that war's over, we can attack Austria. The cool thing is Austria's troops are going to be up in Sweden too, so they're going to be out of position. We also need to look and see what's going on. Why are you unhappy now? We need to go and look and see what's going on with this integration of Hungary too. So thank you so much everybody for watching the episode. I will see you guys in the next one.